Alright. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. As always, everyone have an amazing day. 3 things I am thankful for. Action figures, pictures, and the ability to read. Alright. So, I know y'all saw my video that I did last night. That I was talking with the kids, and the energy shift this morning, not in a bad way. I'm feeling like y'all are seeing more of my videos and stuff like that, and I want to express something. So I'm gonna say this. Let me just get straight to it. I know right now, when it comes to me being behind this phone, it's like people can say a lot behind a phone. You understand me? People can say a lot behind the phone. It's about when you get face to face with someone, can you still handle yourself? And the question for me is yes, okay? But I'm a shy person. I need y'all to know that. I'm a shy, it's weird. I know. I'm still a shy person. Not because I'm, on some funny business. It's just, I'm really like to myself. You understand? I'm really to myself. And I'm going to just say it like this. Even the spiritual team has to do certain stuff to irritate me just for me to speak sometimes. Because even in my spiritual world, I get super quiet. And it scares them. It scares a lot of folks in the spiritual world when I get quiet. When I just shut my brain off in reality and in the spirit. And they'll do little things to try to get me to say something. Just so they know, is she okay? Yeah, I'm good. I just get quiet. And this still ties to what I'm about to say. In this process, give me a second, y'all. See, y'all be trying me. Hold on 1 second. I had this relaxing music on, and what's so crazy is at night, it don't have commercials. But as soon as I start doing the video, commercials pop up. So give me a second, y'all. Of course, you're gonna pop back. Give me a second. Okay, just in case another one pops on. But anyway, yeah, so I'm like a shy person. I'm very quiet and stuff. And I know I get up here and I say a lot of stuff, and sometimes I don't want to say certain things, as I tell y'all. But I'm trying my best to stay as calm with certain conversations. And this is one of them. I'm trying to relax a little bit because I can feel energy shifting on some things. So right now, when it comes to y'all kids, a lot of y'all very creative. Super, super creative. And the world needs it. We have had, and no offense to other kids, teenagers, and adults, but society has made it where y'all lazy. Made y'all lazy. I'ma just get straight to it. A lot of y'all lazy, okay? Y'all get on these platforms, you do a little this, and you make a little noise here, hoop a holler, and whatever. And y'all think that that's creativity to a certain degree. But if y'all want to know what I'm looking for real creativity. I want details. It's in the details. I want y'all to go so hard that y'all create things where when someone sees it, they can tell that's your design. Like the other day, I was talking about the bucket with the sand in it. I don't want you to create a design and say that's a bucket in the sand in the bucket, and then everybody else and their mama can go and create it too. That. Now don't get me wrong, there's going to be some things in this world, well, some people can be able to do what you're doing. But the thing about it is, keep getting better at what you're doing to the point that no one can be able to replicate it to a T. They might could get close, but you have your own signature on it. Okay, your own signature. And the thing about it is this, as y'all hear my son, he's stretching, he's asleep. Huh? No, not yet. It's like 4 something. Yeah, it's like 4 something. So I'm gonna say it like this. There's a lot of kids that's doing things, and there are adults out here that have their own companies that been successful, and some are some new companies, and what they're doing is they're coming in and seeing y'all designs, y'all creativity, and different things like that. Even some of y'all adults. And the thing I don't like is the fact that some people are doing it for the wrong reasons. So, this is what I want y'all to do. Alright? It's your choice. It's your life. Do whatever you want to do. However you want to create. But I'm going to just say this. If you need to ask yourself, what is it that you're trying to get out of your designs? What is it you're trying to get out of your life? And sometimes your creativity could be your hobby. You could be wanting to be a teacher and still create designs on the side for something else. And that's totally fine. Maybe being a teacher is what you really want to do, but you just want a side, something to keep you excited. Because your main job can have its ups and downs. So you want something to take the pressure off your life, to give you freedom a different way. Not saying that being a teacher is a bad thing, but sometimes we need something to get us away from what we deal with on a daily basis. And what I'm basically trying to say is, give me a second, y'all. There's a lot of energy is coming through. Give me a second. Give me a second, y'all. It's negative energies. But give me a second. Okay. So, when y'all create any things, question yourself. Ask yourself, what are you doing it for? Are you doing this so you can be successful with it? Are you doing it because it's just something to do? Are you doing it because you truly love it? Are you doing it because you want to get away from teaching and be into something creative? That could be draw any type of artwork. That could be entertainment wise. You could go out here and be like a leader in a group or something. However, you have to ask yourself the why behind it. Okay, whatever it is. You could be creating a product for people to utilize on a daily basis. But what I'm trying to get is this. We have enough of companies out here that been in the game for 60, 70 years. All right? And I know that a lot of y'all love these companies. I'm not telling you to walk away from them. But get yourself in a point where you want to create your own brand. I know y'all, I saw something earlier where somebody is creating a design for another company. And that's cool. All right? But make sure you create something for yourself. That part. You can tag on to somebody's brand, but always make something for yourself. Make something for yourself. Provide something for them that's one signature and create another signature. Okay? If you want to go with these companies, but this is the thing. Everybody got contracts. If you're creating your own designs and you want to make sure that you continue being able to create your own design, now I'm going to tell you this. It's trial and error. I don't want y'all to sit back and think I'm saying, oh, just go out here and do what you want to do. Yes and no. If you know there's someone in the game, in the business, and they've been doing something long enough, right? Allow them to give you some pointers. But don't get to the point where you're taking their pointers to the ones creating your designs for you. So it's like this shirt. What if you wanted this shirt to be a V-neck, but they like, no, we're not going to do V-necks. We're going to do round shirts. But you're like, no, but my vision state a V-neck and a splash of color. No, the people are not going to like that. They're not going to like that design. How will you know? Well, we did the numbers, and the numbers stated that they're not going to like that design. You continue creating the design you want. This is how you cover yourself. How you know if a company is for you or for them pockets. In your contract, you write down that you still get to create your own designs. Make sure you put that in your contract, that you still have your own creativity. If they don't want that, they don't want you. I'm going to tell you that right now. They just want what you can provide for them. They don't care about your future anymore. Along you creating now, you're not the designer. You are the employee. Just let you know that. You're not a team member. Okay? It's like you took a step down in your own career, your own life. I know some of y'all might feel like, but I need the money. Okay? Then do it. But go in there with the mindset stating that if they tell you what to do, then that's what you got to do. But if they really for you, they allow you to do your creative plan and process. And this is the thing. Yes, sometimes we can create things that may not be the best function. It happens. Okay? It happens. But that's how you learn how to grow. If you don't make mistakes, how can you grow? How can you know what to do, what to add, and what to take away? Sometimes it's not about the money. It's about the creative geniusness that's inside of you. Hold on. Excuse me. A lot of folks out here in this world had creative ideas, but someone felt that it wasn't right. And what happened is, then guess what? Later on, someone else in the world decided to create the same thing that you felt that was right, and they were successful off of it because you was listening to somebody else. Okay? Everything's trial and error. So it's like, for example, say you're excuse me, say you're creating a shoe. Okay? Say you're creating a shoe, and maybe the design you create may not look appealing to the people you work with. If they really care about you, they'll still allow you to create your design. And they're going to create the design they feel like that can work. And then they'll allow both products to go out and let the people decide for it on what is what. This is how we can create new things in the world. This is how we can elevate in the world. Because if we don't allow ourselves to be creative, how can we have creativity? We're going to keep creating the same products, just a different color and a different fabric over and over and over again. We have to step out of the box. But in order to step out of the box, you have to own who you are. Don't allow other people to own who you are. Now, again, you have choice. If you go underneath these companies, you feel like, but this is the only way, then make sure you create something for yourself. I'm not saying go in the door half-step it. But always make something for yourself on the side, just in case. Okay? Just in case this plan don't work that well. Just in case these things don't happen the way they need to go down. You could be with that company for 5 or 10 years, and later on you feel like this is not a good match. We've been doing this style in this way, but I want to go back to where I started at. Then you still have those things that no one has attachments to. Okay? Be smart about what you're doing. We all could collaborate. We all could come together. But don't allow anyone to own the rights to your creativity. We can learn. We can learn. Don't get me wrong. It's no different than when I was talking about with the girls. We can learn. Learn. We can still create new things and create new styles and create new ways. But don't get to the point where you can't learn something new. And don't get to the point where you're letting go of who you are. Okay? You always have to be in a point where you level yourself up by listening to people that been in something long enough to have struggled, that have lost. Okay? You don't want to talk to people that ain't been through nothing. These little YouTubers and stuff and Instagram and Snapchats and all of that. I sound like an old person saying Snapchat. But it is what it is. They ain't been in the game long enough to know what a game is. And I know. I'm not trying to say that we still stuck in a game. But at the same time, this is life. And with life, you are moving pieces to the puzzle to figure out how they are supposed to position themselves or sit into the picture that is for you. And what I mean by that is this. Learn from people that been through something. We got a lot of people out here that got a lot to say, but never been through the situations that you're going through. They putting their 2 cents in. Oh, I would have done this road this way. Oh, I would have done that way. Oh, I would have done that this way. Right? But they ain't been nowhere. Now, coming back to me, I know y'all like, but you been in this house. We ain't got nothing. There ain't nothing. Reality-wise, I've been in this house. Reality-wise, it don't look like I did anything. I've been there. But I could tell y'all whole life stories. I can do every single thing that y'all do in the world. Every single thing. Every single thing. I've been doing it through y'all the whole entire time. Because I've been with y'all the whole entire time. I know a lot more than y'all think. And there's a whole plethora, a whole thing of stuff that I haven't even talked about yet. But I see the future. And I see where it's going. And I see how certain people are still going to try different things. And I'm going to stop it right now. I'm not even going to allow it to happen. Okay? I see there's still people out here that's going to sit back and think they're going to get over. And I ain't about to let it happen. We're not about to go down that route. We're not going to go down that road. And there's a lot of companies out here that was the top name brand companies. I'm going to tell y'all, y'all name brand ain't going to be the name brand. It's a lot more new ones coming out. Does that mean that y'all can't sell? No, y'all still going to do y'all thing. But there's a lot of brand new companies. So y'all going to have to take the back seat because y'all have ran y'all course. See, this is the thing about every single person in the world. You have multiple things about you. Multiple. So maybe you do shoes today. What if you want there's something else tomorrow? What if you something else the day after that? Don't get so caught up trying to focus on one idea that you lose out on all the things that you have. You got to remember, you're a tree. You are a tree. And last time I checked, there's branches. Don't sit back and get caught up on the stump. And then you can't grow the way you're supposed to. I don't care what type of, I don't care if you're a janitor. You still can have your own clothing line. You can still be a singer. I don't care if you're a bus driver. You can still sit out here and be a teacher. I don't care if you are a rapper. You can still go out here and be a preacher. You understand? It's so many different things. Don't let the world tell you what you are able to do. You learn so you don't have to go down those pathways where you keep tripping and falling. That's the beauty in it. We learn from the ones that have tripped, that have fallen, that have lost, so that you don't have to go down that path with them, but you can understand them. Now, the choice is y'all. Y'all can go out there and ignore the journey. But you're the one that's going to have to live on the direction of the road you're going on. So when it comes to these people out in the world, as kids all the way on up to adults, don't get to the point that you're giving up on yourself so early. Create for yourself. Y'all can go to these companies and ask for like internships and stuff, and other companies. Don't be afraid to help someone else to advance. It's not taken away from you, because if your products is legit, you're going to still thrive. And even if this other company or this child end up making a brand or making something and it goes, make more of an impact than yours, right? You know how that should feel for you? Amazing that you was a part of this child's process. Don't get so focused on being at the top. Along you at the top in your life. We all can help each other. But it's time for us to allow folks to be creative. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Now let me get to the next part of it. Excuse me. The next part is this. World. The problem we have where people cannot create the way they want, because people want to sue for every single thing. You want to sue for everything. People out here are doing the best they can to try to create things, and not everybody ain't cricket. Okay, and I know it's not ebonics the way I just said it, but it is what it is. Not all people are crooked. Some people really are doing the best they can to create things to provide a service for you. Stop going out here and trying to sue everybody just so you can throw money in your pocket because you don't want to be creative in your own way. I'm like this. There's going to be a lot of changes for some things. We're not going to keep stumping people's growth. And for the ones that out here that don't want to do, but they just want to just take people to court every 5 seconds because you don't want to be creative in your own lane, it ain't going to go the way you think. I'm going to tell you that right now. I know. Y'all probably looking at who the heck she is. You'll find out. I don't like bringing this energy, but apparently I'm in 2 worlds right now. I'm going to tell y'all right now. I am in water right now. It's that dense. That's why my nose stuff feeling funky right now, because I'm in a separate world right now. Because even though I'm where I'm supposed to be at, a lot of y'all are still getting there. A lot of y'all are still getting into the point where I'm at. And this is basically like this. I'm putting my hand out for the ones that's working their butt off. So you don't get caught by these people that's trying to pull you down because they don't want to do what they need to do. I don't have a problem by putting a hand out for the ones that really want to do something in this world, that really want to bring changes in this world, and not doing it just because, oh, I can get money. They doing it because it makes them happy. But there's going to be changes. Okay? So, okay, my energy is shifting. Okay. There's going to be changes. So, like I say, if a person sit back and don't allow you to be creative, all right? And I understand things cost money, so that means this. If you want something bad enough, work for it. If that means you need to get a side job, where a legit side job where you doing deliveries, or you doing, somebody hair or something, or, that could be barber or cosmetologist, something. I don't know. Go pick up trash off the ground for people. Go still work. Be creative. But if you out there want to make sure that you doing your own, still go out here and work a regular job until you can get your stuff the way you need to. Okay? Don't sit back and wait for people to just hand the stuff out to you. Don't sit back and be like, well, I'm going to just put all my time and attention into this. Bills still got to get paid for the older ones and for kids. There's a lot of ways to be creative in this world. You don't need a lot of money to do it. Do you understand me? If you really that creative and you doing designs and you doing different things, you got thrift stores, you got dollar stores, you got all these little things that you could be creative. Again, you could draw stuff out. You can draw stuff out, and then people can be able to just see the drawing, and they can put the colors, and they can do all of that. But don't get so attached to adding other people's logos to your designs. Create your own logos. There's websites out here where they can create you can tell them what you need done, and they can create it, and then you can attach it to your own stuff. Use your minds, man. Y'all got it. It's a lot of stuff out here, and you don't even have to spend much. And y'all can create your own design and your own stuff. It's time for us to get some fresh things, some new things. And don't get me wrong, we're going to have a little bit of the old with the current and some new. We're going to mix it up. Everything's going to be mixed and matched. But I don't want y'all to get out here and just run behind other people because they made it already. You can make it too. And if you believe you worth it, then put the work in. Don't let these overnight YouTubers and all this overnight Instagrams fool y'all behinds. That ain't work. Okay? Unless they provided something that is really like they been through some things and they providing their life into it, that's one thing. But if you over here and you just got the easy life and you just throwing something together, just be doing it, and there's no purpose behind it, that ain't work. That's not work. I'm gonna be honest, you're wasting your time. Now, if you're doing it because it's just a hobby, just something to do, that's something different. Know the difference of what you're watching. Pay attention. Because some things that you're watching that you think is a success is not successful. There's a difference. Success and successful. Success is something temporary. It's a temporary happiness. It's like, I washed my behind today. That was success for me. But successful is continue to wipe your behind every single day. Acknowledging something that can last longer. If you really want to know what longevity look like, this is the only time I say you can go back into your history books. Go look at all these people, these actors, actresses, these singers, these role models, the activists that been in the game so long that even they ain't in the game, you still remember their name. Do you understand me? That's how you know what successful is. When you have put down your craft and people can still be able to enjoy it. That's successful. But if you create something and after one day of something going on and nobody remember your name like that, then you just had success. Okay? I want y'all to be able to continue creating ways where people still remember your name. And it's not about people remember your name, but that's how you know when you're on the right track. That's how you know when you're in a position in your life where you are in the right direction. And that's entertainment. Let me explain something else. And I'm getting off with all of this. Again, it's not about so much of people knowing your name. And it's not so much about pleasing people. You're not doing it to please people. You're doing it to please yourself. I don't want to confuse y'all, so let me explain it like this. We're not doing things out here to get views and likes. Okay? But we are providing services to the world so people would know how to say, you know what? I like how this person is. And I truly feel like this person is a good person. And I want to provide the same services in the world. So, what I mean is this. Even if your community is the only people that know you, right? Even if they're the only ones that know you, that's still okay. The thing about it is you want to make sure you're doing something that's going to keep you happy. You don't want to do something that's going to make you depressed and make you give up on who you are. When you become creative in this world, the problem is people take away folks' creativity and wondering why people are losing their souls, their minds, and their lives because their creativity is being pulled away from them because someone keep telling them no. And I'm telling you this, even when people keep saying no, if you believe in yourself, keep working on yourself. Keep creating for yourself. I'm not saying you can't create for help out somebody else, but make sure you do a due diligence for yourself. You are self-made. Self-made. Don't allow these people to put you in a box, and the only time they pull you out is when they need a prize. Do you understand me? So, this message feel a little bit everywhere, but I'm going to still roll with it because when I post the videos, it always sound the right way. But in my head, I am jumping timelines like crazy. I'm going up and down, back and forth, all at the same time. So, excuse me if it jumps around. Companies out here. Look, I know that money is a big thing in this world, and I know we got a lot of things going on. And right now, to some people, this is the least of y'all worries. I get that. I got that. I understand that. Go handle your business. I'm handling mine. Okay? But companies, I don't want y'all to fall in the same trap a lot of these other people have fell into. Only worrying about the money. Y'all see that you can have all the money you want and still be unhappy. Once you lose your creativity and your creative mind because you're worrying about what the collective of the world think about you, you lose yourself in the process. And that's why you get to a point where you don't know how to live life the right way. You start messing up. You start screwing your life up. You screw other people's life up. And you start making bad decisions. Okay? because now you're in a fight to try to live, but you're fighting the wrong fight. So when it comes to these newbies, I don't care if they're little kids, I don't care if they're grown adults. Take a chance. Take a chance. Allow these kids or the people to create. And don't be afraid to sit back and say, you know what? I know you're working underneath my company, but I'm going to help you go create your own. Don't focus so much on the financials. Blessings come in different shapes and sizes. If you have someone that's underneath you that is creating, and you know that they deserve to have their own spot, help them. They already put in the work in, and sometimes people have one part of the project but not the other. Meaning, maybe one person have the material, the other one has the color, and the other one has the style. If you feel that you have people that working under you, and you know they got some good work, help them. Help them to venture out. Help them to get to the point they need to get at. Sometimes we have to help elevate people because someone helped elevate us. You understand? And if you do it the right way, then when they get to the top, maybe they would be the creative genius you need to help pull you out when you need to be lifted back up again. We always going to go through a point where we're going to another level. But if we do it the right way, for the right reasons, and put the love in it, then you don't have to feel like somebody's trying to trip you. You just realize they're trying to help you up. But we do it with each other, and we love each other, and we put the information out there. And I'm going to tell you, there's going to be times, and this go for everyone, there's going to be times you're going to receive tough love. Somebody might say, man, that ain't working. And I'm going to tell you this, there's going to be times where you might create something, and it might not work, and that's okay. Put it to the side. Put it to the side. Nobody ain't saying throw it completely away. Put it to the side. That's item number one. Put it to the side so you can have something to look at. So you can see the growth of your process and understand why something may not have worked. You understand? It's like the phones. Let's go back. Look at all the types of phones that they created. It ain't so much that we threw stuff away. We just added more to the bunch. But we always know we can always go back if we want to. That's being creative. That's creative direction. So if someone does give you an idea, take the constructive criticism. It's a critic that's criticizing your work. Take it. Understand it. But at the same time, know your worth in the criticism that you're receiving. And once you know your worth, you know how to value yourself. And when you value yourself, then you know how to create, which is your food. And you will never have to starve. So go out here, all of y'all, be creative. Everybody is looking for a new ear, a new eye, a new taste, a new smell, a new touch, a new direction in this world. We all need it. Because the sad part is, you know how sad it is that we got to go back to the 80s and 90s to feel like we got happiness? You know how sad that is? Let me say it again. You know how sad it is that we literally had to go all the way back to like the 80s and 90s, the early 2000s, just to feel happy again? Let me say that. Do you know how sad it is that we had to go back to the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, the early 2000s to be happy again? So what the heck we've been creating since then? We had to go all the way back. It's 25 years. 25 years of a waste of time. And I'm not going to say it all was a waste of time, but it make you look at what have we been doing with our time. 25 years. 25 years, y'all. 25 years down the drain. 25 years of people telling everyone no to their creativity, to their emotions, to their thoughts, to their ways of living. 25 years. So it looked like everybody been in prison for 25 years. It's time for everybody to come out. So let's take the fear out of things. Let's all come together, learn from stuff. We're going to utilize what we saw in the past as motivation to know that we can go back out here and create. All y'all Debbie Downers and men and women, look, if you take that creativity of being depressed and put it into happiness, then you can be creative too. We all need to come out here and create the right way, no matter what it is. You understand? As long as something positive in this world, we need to reinforce that. We need to reinforce upliftment. We need to reinforce that it's okay to make mistakes. We're going to work together. Stop trying to sue everybody because of dumb mess. We need to come together. Stop telling folks that they can't communicate. That's where our creativity is at. When you stop the creativity, you stopping the world. It's time for us to move the way we need to. Kids, keep being amazing. Stop looking for the easy way. People going to sit back and give you some heat sometimes. Take it, own it, and walk through it. You have the armor wrapped around you. Don't allow anyone or anything to tell you that you are not destined for greatness. Every single one of you are. I don't care what size, age, what situation you in or wherever. I don't care if you on your last lifeline. You still have time. Do you understand me? Create. I don't care if you got to tell somebody to write it down and it's your book of writing down what you're going through and tomorrow is your last day. I don't care. Do it. Do it. If you're going to go out with a bang. But don't get shot by other people because they don't know what they want in their lives. So go out here, create. Again, if you're doing contracts with people, make sure that you put down that you have your own creative control and that you are subject to be able to listen to them, but you still have your creative control. If they don't want you to have your creative control, then that ain't the company for you. Okay? And if you believe in yourself, everything going to work out for you. Sometimes it might take a year, may take 5 years, it could take 15 years. But go through the process so that you own who you are and no one can control the direction for you. On that note, y'all have a blessed day.